Okay, so this is the Boys season 2 season finale. Um Good episode. Already going to start out with that. Watching it though, I was like, this feels like a conclusion, but it also feels like there were a couple episodes beforehand missing. It's hard for me to explain, but it's just you get this feeling where you're like, this is the end of the season, but what it's showing me and where it starts off, you get this strange like, am I missing something? Maybe I don't know, or maybe I'm just terrible at remembering the old episodes. I mean, I feel like I remember them, but I just got this feeling where I was like, I feel like I skipped an episode, but I know I didn't. So, anyways, this episode, great conclusion because it doesn't. It kind of does it. It ends off perfectly where everything is basically concluded. Where it's not like, wait till the next season to find out about. And so it's like, yes, there is one twist at the end that I didn't see coming. Where I was like, I was like, okay, that's interesting because it makes you think that it was another character, but it's actually this character. But then you're like, okay, why is this character doing that? Is it, so you're just like, definitely they wanted people to talk about it. But once again, Soldier Boy will be in season 3, so it's like, flashback, or they're going to have other World War II era soups, so who knows. But, yeah, the twist, you see a conclusion kind of with the Deep story and how, well, the Deep and A Train, how they're in the Church of the Collective. So there's that. More about, I mean, Black Noir is not even in this, but Queen Maeve and her struggles and figuring out, you know, to sit on the sidelines or to actually make a difference. Starlight and Huey and Becca and Butcher, all of them, their last, not last stand, but, finally taking the fight to the soups. Homelander trying to, you know, groom, I guess, his son into being on his side and, being just like him, but his son's like, I regret coming with you. I want to go back to my mom. And there is a lot that happens with Stormfront where you're like, whoa, okay. And even at the end, I was like, so is it or nah? You'll have to see for yourself, but a lot more gore as always. Oh, I will say there were some scenes where I was like, let me guess, this is what's gonna happen, and it happened. Um, Towards the ending, something happens where I was like, let me guess, it's referring back to this thing, and what's gonna happen is between these two people is this third person's gonna do that. I was right, and then at the very end, I was like, okay, the way this, I hate sounding like such and like a film elitist a hole because I'm not, but just you look at a scene, which I think most people who've seen a movie or anything know. You see a scene and how it's angled, you're like, I know where this is going, and so the way it was angled, I was like, boom, and I was right. So some predictable things, not that that ruins anything, but good episode. You get a conclusion overall on a lot of things, and I feel like it can open up for more things for next season, but it's not hammering down like, Walking Dead where it's like season, mid-season finale. Oh my god, Glenn got trapped under a dumpster and it looks like he got eaten. And then it's like the mid-season or whatever the hell the next time and it's like, "Oh no, he's just faking you out." It's like I hate things like that, so I'm glad this show is not doing that. I guess it kind of did last year with Butcher, but I mean, everyone knew. Like, he even showed him at the very end, so really nothing like, ooh. Good season. Um, I'm. My biggest thing is I just don't want it to be where it's always, oh my god, Vought's the enemy. Oh my god, Vought's the enemy. I want it to be where it's like Homelander's like F this, and he just creates an army of Supes, and it's like the world against Supes, something like that. So I'm just getting kind of tired of the whole, because this season it was like, oh, America distrusts Vought, and then it's like, oh, America's with Vought, oh, America. I'm like, okay, in reality, if a company was found out to be doing like human experiments, I don't think they could really recover from that. So yeah, that's gonna be about it. Just a quick summary, rant, whatever. Good season. I would like to buy it on Blu-ray if that ever came out. I actually haven't seen if the first one came out on Blu-ray. So yeah, definitely check it out. Obviously, the two shows I've been watching is this and Lovecraft Country. Both are good in their own ways. Oh, actually, quick thing about this episode. How do I? People have been saying that this episode is very like woke trash. Like, and once again, I'm not for either side or anything, because I'll call out some dumb shit when I see it. But watching this episode, I wasn't like, oh, woke trash. Like, yeah, female empowerment, me. There's a scene where you have female Supes beating up someone like bad, but it's because, and the men don't really do anything, but at the same time, they shoot the guy that they're beating up, but of course they're not going to try to beat up the person they're beating up because they're a Supe. And so what do you expect? None of the guys are Supes, all the females are Supes. So I was like, yeah, okay. And so I don't really think they're pushing an agenda. Yeah, they played that song "Girls Get It Done" or whatever, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't think it's like Lovecraft Country where it's like hitting you over the head like every episode, like remember white people bad. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was a problem, but I see people arguing about it on Facebook, so I don't know. If you think that, I mean, I guess that's an issue, but I didn't see it personally, and I'm usually the one to call that shit out. So yeah, if that bothers you, I guess whatever. If it doesn't, whatever. Once again, but it's just something I noticed after watching the episode. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I'm out.